asking myself, dear God, why is it I can't figure out these things? Dear God, why is it raining today? And it's January, end of January at that. Dear God, why did I just hit this puddle? This, can I change? See, look at this. No, didn't work. Right in the puddle. Sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, why, God? Why? Like right now, I'm afraid to walk down this path because I think it's gonna be slippery. Oh, oh. Imagine if I dropped. You guys would probably laugh right now. I woke up this morning just asking myself all these questions, but I have no answers. A song that I would love to have in the background, I can't play because of copyright. It's like, why, God? Why is it I'm always faced with these problems? Sometimes questions can't be answered, but there's a solution to everything. Man, all these puddles. Didn't wear my boots. You may be wondering, why the hell is this guy on live just talking random stuff? Sometimes I just feel to be random and just come on live and just talk about stuff. I find going on live is therapeutic for me. I can just voice my opinion, and it's like a judgment-free zone. Well, it's not really a judgment-free zone because people will come on here and comment and say whatever they want, but I can just express myself. And I just had a lot on my mind. Like, why do we go through the things that we go through? Why am I going through the things that I'm going through? Why is it when I need someone to lift me up, there's nobody around? Just all these questions I have in my head and no answers. But I gotta keep my faith. The answer will come when it comes. Only God knows. And you can't question when that time comes. You just gotta keep the faith. And I'm keeping faith in all things. But I just want to really come on here and just talk freely. Judgment-free zone. Going for a morning walk and decide to come on my camera. I don't come on live often. And the reason being is because I fear two things. I fear like I don't know what I'm gonna say or what to say. And then I fear nobody's even watching. But the positive piece to that is, if nobody's watching, that's fine, because then you can use this as a practice area to become a better speaker. So that's another reason why I'm on here, so that I can become better at speaking. I don't speak much. I have a lot of wisdom to share that I feel that I need to put out there for others to hear. But the last couple of days, I've been speaking to a few individuals, and it's a reoccurring theme over and over again that I'm just hearing from them. And it's in terms of like their business or an idea that they had. It's always, I don't know, I can't figure it out, I'm stuck. Dear God, why is there all these big puddles? Jeez, I can't figure this out. Oh, now I gotta walk in the grass. It's all wet. I'm going right through my shoes. But the one thing I noticed is they all lack confidence. Confidence seems very hard to come by. It's like, I know I should be doing this, but there's always a but. And I'm trying to help them get out of this situation, but it's like it's falling on deaf ears. It comes and then it goes. It comes and then it goes. I have a conversation with them, And they're like, yeah, you're right, blah, blah, blah. And it sounds like they're ready to take action. But then no action happens. So I don't know if I'm not saying the right thing or if there's a next step that I should take. And I just search up and just say, dear God, what is it that I'm not saying or doing to help them take the next step? Because I want to see them win. Because their victory is my victory. And I know what I'm saying has meaning behind it. I've been watching a few podcasts this morning and a lot of insightful, enlightening things that I'm going to implement for my community. Because I think it's needed. I wrote down like a list of things that I'm going to be offering in the Wealth Builders Academy. If I can find it for you guys. Some people are afraid of doing it alone. I've been there, where it's like I want to do something, but I've always been afraid to do it by myself. For example, when I started DJing was solely for me because I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh my goodness, I love the way they're blending music, doing all this stuff. And what I eventually did, I said I'm gonna eventually become a DJ. So I did that. But it was like I was missing something. Like I needed someone there to validate what I was doing. So I started telling people, and lo and behold, my cousin said, yeah, let's be DJs. But it's almost like I was using him as a crutch to get to where I needed to be. And not in a bad sense, like, nothing against him, but it was me that I lacked the confidence that I needed to be out there, like show people that I had a talent or to do something that I love doing. And it led to us being partners for like 10 years plus. Hi, good morning. Wow, do you see that? I said good morning to him, and he didn't say good morning. I did a previous episode where I talked about that. People don't say hi to each other. And I literally just showed you. People don't, sorry, I digress. Let me get back. But I had that fear. I've always had that fear of public speaking, or presenting, I should say. And that showed up in DJing. Because I didn't like the way I sounded on the mic. I didn't know how to even hold the mic. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. And that was the one thing I never got better at. I got better at everything but that, because I feared the way I sounded. People would laugh at me. I just said to myself, I'll stay behind here and I'll let him do all the talking. Mind you, there are DJs that don't talk at all, but the type of DJ that I was, the environment I was in, it's a plus for you, right? But I just always did that as a crutch. And that just kept showing up over and over again. Just always looking for somebody to help me do something instead of just relying on my own abilities to enhance my own abilities. It just kept showing up over and over again. So I know exactly what you guys are going through when it comes to being able to doing something on your own. You're always looking for that person to validate what it is that you're doing. So for me, that's why I'm building this community, because we need somebody to help us get to that next level, to stay consistent at what we're doing, which leads to an accountability partner. Imagine having a swarm of people in one area and just always uplifting you and making sure that you're doing the things that you said you're gonna do. Some of you may have friends that say, yeah, I'll hold you accountable. And then 2-3 weeks or 2-3 days later, they ain't doing shit. That's not an accountability partner. That's someone just tooting your horn saying that they're gonna help you and they're really not helping you. How is that helping you in your growth? It's not. We have too many friends like that. One individual I spoke to, her problem is, she's like, I brought up something to her and she's like, yeah, but the people around me. And I was like, you see, that's your problem. The people around you. Those people are like crabs in a bucket. They're trying to keep you down with them. They don't want to see you win. If they want to see you win, they'll encourage you. They'll say, yeah, what is it that you're doing? I want to be a part of it too. Like, if you're going to go out and say, yo, every day I'm going to go run for 20 minutes. And you tell your friends, yeah, let's go running together. I need someone to stay with me. They say, nah, I can't do that. I can't wake up that early. I can't do. That's not the people you want to be around. That's definitely not the people you want to be around. You need to change your circle. I heard this thing that goes, people come into your life for three, either for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. If that person is not trying to help you get to that next level, that's the season, friends. Time for them to go. You need to start finding new people. The other thing I said for this community that I'm going to be building is we lack support. There's nobody supporting us. How many people have somebody in their life or people in their life that always say no or are always the naysayers? Those are the people you want to stay away from, especially if they're not doing what it is that you want to do. Stay away from them. Get rid of them. Stop telling them your plan. Those people are not helping you. You need to be around a circle of people that's going to support what it is that you're doing. Give you positive feedback. Give you criticism to make what it is that you're doing better. Your goal, your job, whatever it may be. You need to start incorporating those type of people. So I said lack of confidence, unsure what to do. Yesterday I was watching a live, not a live. I was on a master class, and the person asked, "What's stopping you from making content?" Some people said, "I don't know what to do." When you're around like-minded people, you'll always have something to do. You can bounce ideas off of each other. You can have little breakout groups from the large group and start working with other people to build something, to help build up your confidence, whatever it may be. There's other people just like you. You just need to find those people. If you join communities, you will find those people. But if you're on the sidelines just complaining about life, nothing is going to change for you. Unsure of the outcome. How often are you saying to yourself, yo, I got this great idea, and then when time comes, you're like, nah, I don't think that will work. I'm afraid of doing it. I can't do it. Or this is going to happen. That's going to happen. That's self-sabotage. You're talking yourself out of something that you didn't even try. You don't even know if it was worth trying or not. How about you stop thinking and just start executing? Put that action into motion and stop just sitting back on the sidelines thinking of all the things that can go wrong. That's also your subconscious just saying, you know what, maybe you just hold back, don't do that. This could possibly happen. What's the worst that could happen if you took action into something that you were excited to do? We overthink these things too much, and instead of just taking action, stop overthinking and just do it. I caught myself so many times doing it where it's like, yo, stop being afraid and just do it. Do it scared, because when you do it scared, you're gonna get better and you're gonna get better at it. I always use this analogy. The first time you're riding a bike, you don't know what you want to do, you're excited to ride it, you get on that bike and you fall off. You maybe scrape your knee, you put a band-aid on it, but guess what, the next day you get right back on that bike and you do the same thing again. I used to see people doing tricks on bikes. I couldn't do it, but I took the baby steps in order to be able to do these tricks on the bike, till eventually I got better. So do things afraid. Be scared. It's okay to be scared, because these are new things that you haven't done before. But if you do something over and over again, it becomes normal, it becomes habit, and then you're not afraid to do it anymore, and you become confident. Don't know where to meet new people. That's the whole purpose of this community, so you can meet other people that are afraid just like you, that lack confidence just like you, so that you guys can uplift each other, so that you can get to the destination that you desire to be at. Today, God just spoke to me and said, come on a live on YouTube, because this is the place that I said I'm going to commit myself for the next year. You guys are going to see me doing a lot of videos about things that excite me, that I want to share with you guys that's going to enhance your life, help you live that abundant life, help you make money. I'm all about building wealth. If you're about building wealth, throw a thumbs up for me. Thank you for those that tuned in to this live. You may be seeing me do more of these lives in the morning because I'm always up early in the morning. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Have yourself an amazing day.